They said it couldn't happen. The purple platform that revolutionized live streaming, that turned bedroom gamers into millionaires, that created an entire generation of digital entertainers, was supposed to be untouchable. It was a digital empire that seemed destined to reign forever. But empires fall, and when they do, the collapse is swift, brutal, and absolute. To understand how catastrophic this collapse truly is, we need to go back to what Twitch promised to be. Born from the ashes of Justin TV in 2011, Twitch wasn't just another video platform, it was the democratization of entertainment itself. For the first time in history, anyone with a webcam and a dream could build an audience, create a community, and yes, make a living doing what they love. The numbers were staggering. By 2024, Twitch had over 240 million monthly active users and 30 million daily users. Gaming wasn't just entertainment anymore, it was a lifestyle, a culture, a multi-billion-dollar industry. Streamers like Ninja were making millions. The platform was generating $1.95 billion in revenue. Everything seemed perfect, but cracks were already forming, and those cracks would soon become the reason that tore the entire platform apart. Let's start with the most devastating blow, the complete annihilation of ad revenue. Picture this. You're a successful Twitch streamer. Last year, you were earning $4,000 a day from ad revenue alone. You quit your day job, bought a house, planned your future around this income. Then, without warning, without explanation, your daily earnings dropped to $17, not $1,700, not $170, $17. This isn't hypothetical. This is the reality that thousands of Twitch creators are living right now. This creator said he only got paid $68 in ad revenue for a 10-hour stream. We will get back to the ad situation a little later. To understand why it all happened, we need to understand what went wrong with Twitch in the first place. Twitch has forgotten what made it special, the connection between creators and their community. The user experience has become an absolute nightmare. Imagine trying to watch your favorite streamer only to be bombarded with 6 consecutive 30-second unskippable ads before the stream even starts. By the time you finally see content, you've forgotten why you wanted to watch in the first place. This isn't user experience, this is user torture. While viewers are suffering through ad hell, creators aren't seeing a penny of that revenue. Twitch is essentially double dipping, annoying their audience while simultaneously starving their talent. Twitch's moderation policies have become a masterclass in how to destroy community trust. The platform that once prided itself on being the Wild West of content creation has become a dystopian nightmare of arbitrary rules and selective enforcement. Take the Hassan situation. On May 25th, Hassan Piker was banned for 24 hours for discussing the motives behind a shooting involving Israeli embassy staff. The ban was so controversial that it was reversed almost immediately, but not before sparking massive outrage across the platform. Asmongold perfectly captured the absurdity, saying, 24-hour suspensions serve no purpose and act more often as a reward than punishment through the extra attention they create. He pointed out the mind-bending inconsistency of a platform that bans people for critiquing terrorism while apparently allowing others to endorse it. He also predicted advertisers are going to leave Twitch if this continues. Now we know he was exactly right.
If I wanted to optimize ad revenue, you know what I would do? I'd ban politics. That's what I'd do. Just ban it. The odds are that me and Hassan and Tectone and Frogan and Denims and Central Committee cause 90% of the PR problems on the entire website. That is crazy.
Then there's Saw Illuminati, who managed to get banned twice in 3 weeks. First for an alleged transphobic slur, then for a rant that 87,000 viewers were watching live. These aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a pattern that's destroying creator confidence and viewer trust. It's a known fact that Twitch loves creators like Hassan and would go to any extent to support them. Even if all advertisers leave the platform, I don't think Twitch is going to do something about creators like Hassan. But if you needed any more proof that Twitch's moderation system is fundamentally corrupt, XQC called out the absolute circus that was Hassan's chat during the reading of a terrorist manifesto. Not only that, he just exposed Twitch, their two-tier system.
Guys, I will leak a secret then. I'm gonna leak a secret. Ready, chat? Guys, I don't know if it still works like that. Back in the days, it worked like that. Okay. When you're about to get banned, they send you a DM. Your partner manager will send you a DM and will contact you. Okay. And if it's like, oh, dude, can we hold off until this day or whatever? Sometimes they'll listen. Okay.
Twitch's handling of political content has been nothing short of catastrophic. The platform introduced a politics and sensitive social issues label that requires streamers to classify their content, allowing advertisers to opt out entirely. Sounds reasonable, right? Wrong. This policy has decimated the earnings of dozens of streamers who dare to discuss anything more controversial than what they had for breakfast. Creators are reporting that they're being warned or penalized simply for existing as political streamers, even during election periods when political discourse should be at at its peak. The message is clear. Twitch wants the engagement and controversy that political content generate, but they don't want to deal with the consequences. They want creators to drive traffic and discussion, but they're not willing to support them financially. It's the worst of both worlds. Maximum risk for creators, maximum profit for the platform. While Twitch burns, its competitors are feasting on the chaos. Kick is offering streamers everything Twitch isn't. Better revenue sharing, more relaxed content policies, and actual respect for their creators. Even Asmongold has suggested that creators should multi-stream to YouTube, Rumble, Kick, and Twitch simultaneously. When your biggest stars are telling people to hedge their bets, you know your platform is in trouble. Here's what makes this situation even more infuriating. Twitch isn't some struggling startup that's run out of funding. This is a platform owned by Amazon, one of the richest companies in human history. Jeff Bezos could personally fund Twitch's entire operation out of his pocket chain, but Amazon's involvement isn't salvation. It's part of the problem. The corporate overlords have transformed Twitch from a creator-first platform into a data-harvesting, ad-serving machine that treats streamers like interchangeable content producers rather than the lifeblood of the platform. Amazon bought Twitch for $970 million in 2014, not because they cared about gaming culture or creator communities, but because they saw dollar sign. And now that the platform isn't printing money fast enough, they're willing to burn it all down rather than invest in its future. Perhaps most tragically, Twitch seems to be abandoning the very community that made it successful. There's a growing perception that the platform is shifting away from gaming content toward what some critics euphemistically call lifestyle content, a move that's alienating the core gaming audience that built the platform. This isn't evolution, it's betrayal. Imagine if YouTube suddenly decided that video content wasn't profitable enough and pivoted to selling refrigerators. That's essentially what Twitch is doing to the gaming community that created its entire culture. Now let's get back to financials and talk cold, hard fact. Twitch's 2024 revenue was $1.8 billion, down 8.1% from the previous year. For a platform that should be growing in the digital-first post-pandemic world, a revenue decline is absolutely devastating. But the real story isn't in the overall numbers, it's in where that money is going. Twitch is still generating billions in revenue, but almost none of it is making its way to creators. The platform has become a machine for extracting value from creator labor while providing virtually nothing in return. Meanwhile, their competitors are offering 70-30 revenue splits while Twitch clings to outdated 50-50 arrangements. It's like watching a luxury restaurant try to compete with fast food prices while serving gas station hot dogs. In perhaps the most brutally honest assessment of Twitch's political content crisis, Asmongold dropped a truth bomb that cut straight to the heart of the platform's problem.
What's going on here? You get a slap on the wrist for 24 hours, and this is after you say you're 10 toes down supporting the Houthis. Like, I think that we have a huge distortion here, don't we? That reading a manifesto is bannable, but saying that you support a terrorist organization isn't? Where's the logic here? Where's the rationale? It doesn't exist.
What we're witnessing isn't just Twitch's decline, it's the second coming of the apocalypse. Remember when YouTube's ad-friendly content policies decimated creator earnings in 2017? Twitch is experiencing something far worse. At least during YouTube's apocalypse, creators knew what was happening and why. Twitch's creators are operating in complete darkness. Their earnings disappeared overnight, their payment systems were removed without explanation, and the platform offers no communication, no roadmap, and no hope. Twitch may have already passed the point of no return. The creator exodus isn't just about money, it's about trust. Once creators lose faith in a platform's commitment to their success, that relationship can never be fully repaired. Why would a new streamer choose Twitch when Kick offers better revenue sharing? Why would an established creator stay loyal to a platform that's actively working against their financial interest? Why would viewers stick around when the user experience is objectively terrible? Twitch has created a downward spiral where each departing creator makes the platform less valuable for everyone else. Network effects that once drove growth are now accelerating decline. The empire has fallen. The revolution is over. And somewhere in a corporate boardroom, executives are wondering why nobody wants to stream on their platform anymore. The answer is simple. You can't build a community on broken promises and corporate lies. You can't sustain creativity with poverty wages and arbitrary rules. And you can't maintain loyalty when you've proven you have none to give in return. That's my 2 cents.